Hello, my name is Ashley Share. I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund. Today we're going to do a 10-minute meditation for incarcerated women called Good Boundaries. So let us, to my puppy here today, a little bit, no. So let us take a comfortable seated position. For meditation, it's great to have a long spine. We have a little assistant here, August, to help us today with this meditation. Okay, thank you, August. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's the introduction about boundaries and why we're taking the time to learn about them today. So living without boundaries deprives us of our dignity. It is destructive to relationships and keeps us from fulfilling ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Like a broken fence, there are two sides to unhealthy personal boundaries. On one side is the pattern of disrespecting personal space, taking advantage of others, and being abusive. On the other is allowing one to be disrespected, taken advantage of, or abused, and deliberately doing things for others that are the other person's responsibility to do for themselves. This meditation focuses on the second side of the issue, and it can be helpful for those who tend to put themselves in a subordinate position, to be taken unfairly advantage of, who tend to give too much, and who in general tend to be a doormat for others. I will say that nothing herein shall be construed as medical advice, and if you are in an abuse situation, please seek the help of an expert or talk to a doctor or social worker. This is just general guidance. Developing healthy boundaries may require some personal space. We can think of this as good housekeeping. And it may be time to change who you allow into your life or stop giving others all the time or attention that they've come to expect from you. We can use this guided meditation to learn what challenges you need to make, and then if you're willing to put forth the effort, you can make a shift, establish good, healthy boundaries, and enjoy the freedom in life that they make possible. So, again, let us focus on our seated position. Take a few moments to sort of wiggle into what is comfortable. Make those minor adjustments. You can close your eyes or have a soft gaze, whatever feels better. And let's take a slow, deep breath together, letting go of any tension in your body as you feel yourself sinking into the surface that you're resting on. Becoming still more comfortable and relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and feel a sense of calm and peace begin to fill you as you relax further. Take another slow, deep breath and let your thinking begin to wind down and smooth out. Imagine you've been sleeping a deep, sound sleep for many hours, and you're just beginning to stir awake. And the first thing you notice is that you are waking in a soft bed of pine needles on the ground, surrounded by an ancient fir tree. It's just before dawn and the air is quite cool, the light is dim, and there's a foggy mist in the air. You can smell the scent of pine and the damp coolness of the earth. It's quiet and any sound is blanketed by the mist. Everything is a palette of soft greens and browns and grays. Standing up, you begin to walk along a path through the trees, and you can feel the spongy ground beneath your feet. Perhaps you still feel a bit foggy from your sleep, but soon you come to a little spring, cup your hands to get a drink, and splash some of that cool, clear water on your face. Now you are beginning to see the trees and plants that surround you more clearly. Walking further along, you come to a small bunker with what appears to be a cellar door folded down into it. There's a little sign on the door, and looking more closely, you see that sign has your name written upon it, followed by the words, "Enter to wise up." Before you do enter, you consider about gaining clarity on the pattern that has controlled and limited you, probably for many years. With this new clarity, you'll have the opportunity to make a change. But the choice to change your behavior will remain in your hands. Are you ready? It's time to find out. Open the door. Before you are 5 stairs down to a landing, you see a soft light coming from the other side of the landing and the bottom of the stairs. As you step down onto the first step, take a moment to consider the following question. What do I do for others that should be their responsibility? As you step down to the second step, take a moment to consider this question. In what situations do I give away my time, energy, or money to gain acceptance, love, and appreciation? As you step down to the third step, consider this question. In what ways do I leave my own center and ignore my own truth to try to get my physical or emotional needs met? As you step down to the fourth step, take a moment to consider this question. What do I feel or believe about myself that makes me willing to leave my center and ignore my own truth? And as you step down to the fifth step, take a moment to consider this question. What situations do I allow to occur or to not take precautions to prevent that result in my being abused, hurt, or taken unfairly advantage of? Step down to the landing and look through the doorway, and you'll see that you've come to a small movie theater for an audience of one. With a comfortable chair, thick carpet, sloping walls with speakers set into them, and a sleek movie screen at the front. Have a seat in the chair and make yourself at home. The lights are dim in the house, and the screen fills with your name, and just below it are the words, "Time to wise up." The movie begins with a recent scene from your life in which you were either taken advantage of or abused, or in which you took it upon yourself to do something for someone else that was not appropriate or healthy for you to be doing for them. Watch the scene unfold and notice how your energy is affected in the movie and how you feel. Watch the scene again and see and hear and feel it with much clarity as possible, and as everything comes into sharper focus. Watch that scene one more time, and this time notice the point at which you either made the decision to do what you do or chose not to take action to stop it from happening. Notice whether you were conscious of the decision or the choice, if it seemed to happen without you even being aware of it. The next scene is one that is not quite so recent, and again, it's one in which you were either taken advantage of or abused, or in which you have taken it upon yourself to do something for someone else that was not appropriate or healthy for you to be doing for them. Watch that scene unfold and notice how your energy is affected in the movie and how you feel. Watch that scene again and see and hear and feel it with as much clarity as possible as everything comes into sharper focus. Now the movie changes and goes back to the point in time where the theme of your story seemed to have its beginnings, probably in childhood. As you watch this part of the movie, remember that you are now all grown up and safe and protected in this moment and have all the resources of a fully grown adult to fully take care of yourself. You're only watching this movie to gather information, and there's no need to re-experience the emotions of the past. What were the circumstances that made you leave your center? Take on responsibilities that should not have been yours. Do something for someone else that wasn't good for you, or become the object of abuse, or to be taken advantage of. See yourself safe and protected, and take a breath. See and feel the situation completely surrounded and filled with healing light of whatever color you and your childhood self would like. Take another deep breath and allow all the feelings of fear, anger, sadness to be released into the healing light as you recognize that this happened long ago and is past and finished. Today you are all grown up and can take good care of yourself, just as you have taken care of your childhood self, and today you have many more choices and opportunities to shape your life. The next part of the movie will show you how to let go of old patterns from the past and establish a more positive, healthier way of being. See yourself standing alone in your favorite setting, a place of your choice that feels safe and comfortable, and you feel relaxed and free to be yourself. As you stand there, become aware of a column of light extending from the highest heavens straight through you and deep into the earth, all the way to the earth's core. As the light passes through you, it resonates, especially in your heart center, merging with your own energy and expanding outward. Focus on your heart and you can feel a deep sense of connection and strength. As the light continues to pass through you, you feel more and more centered and grounded and whole. You are fully self-contained and content, complete unto yourself. A circular zone of protection seems to project all around you, and you can see it expanding out from your feet, your heart, and your head. This zone is the column of light passing through you to represent a healthy boundary. It is both an energetic boundary, and a physical one, and it comes from the center of your own being. As you continue to stay centered, heart-focused, and grounded, your energy becomes stronger, healthier, and more contained than ever. Take some time to experience this sensation. We'll end with a few affirmations. I am centered, grounded, and connected inside. I know who I am. I allow into my circle only those who are supportive of me in my life. I take care of myself first, but not selfishly, but as my healthy responsibility to myself. I do things for others only when appropriate and supportive for everyone involved, including myself. When I find myself faced with a person or a situation that would threaten my safety, dignity, or well-being, I physically remove myself from that situation without delay and go somewhere else. In a custodial situation, seek help or document it. I look out for myself and I plan so that my needs are covered, and I always have somewhere safe to be. I choose to be only with those who respect my healthy boundaries and insist that all others go their own way. And finally, I am worthy of love, respect, appreciation, and I find that within myself. Namaste.